Ugh. Hello everyone out there on the internet, I am Jack of all trades and we're here for the Bad Batch. Season 3, this is going to be episodes 4 and 5. Episode 7 has just come out today, so I might be doing a double drop this weekend, or all of episodes 4, 5, and then 6 and 7 as a separate video. We'll see. I'll figure it out, but this video you're watching is 4 and 5, and then 6 and 7 will be out ASAP. Last time we got a good look at the base on Tantus. Okay. A better look inside Tantus and what's going on there. Project Necromancer is the main focus. That's what Palpatine wants them to be focusing on. Hemlock. I was picking up some of their other projects, but that's their focus. Hemlock has the full might of the Empire at his disposal to try and now recover Omega after she, Batcher, and Crosshair have escaped the planet. Meanwhile, Hunter and Wrecker have narrowed down from the known portion of the galaxy to a specific quadrant. So hopefully they're going to find each other this episode, maybe next episode. I think it'd be cool to get it'd be cool if this episode was just Omega and Crosshair having a little adventure. Again, their shuttle crashing. I am confident that one shot from the trailer is of their shuttle having crashed. So I'd like an episode focused on them, where maybe they meet up with Hunter and Wrecker at the end. Echo is off with Rex at the moment. I imagine once we've got Omega and Crosshair back with Hunter and Wrecker, then we'll meet up with Rex and bigger things will be going on towards the latter half of the season. But for now, we're finally going to get someone in the house hoovering. Okay, so yeah. Here we go, episode 4. A different approach. 3, 2, 1. Play. A different approach. Okay. Again. Crosshair and Omega episode. Yeah, in our shuttle trailing smoke. It's not often in Star Wars, I feel, that you see a console, like a controller, glitching and sparking up at someone. It's usually something behind or to the side or elsewhere on the ship. It's not often you see the controls themselves freaking out like that. Oh, well, this is an appealing looking planet. Like, look at that mountain range, what the fuck? Omega Crosshair episode, okay. And Batcher. Yeah, and that's the shot from the trailer with the two of them leaving. Okay, right. Are we interrogating? Hemlock's always holding that hand that's gloved. Was it damaged in the show? I don't think so. It could be prosthetic, I suppose.
False positives are to be expected. That result is nothing but an aberration, like the clone herself.
We shall see. Once Omega's
not a bad defense.
Validity will be confirmed.
The false positive argument, he did visibly react to that. That is a point. Well, good job. Lots of troopers. Like every shot we've seen of the street so far has had at least one trooper in it. And the TK armor hasn't been around that long. I'm surprised there's already ones where they're wearing like goggles over it and like cracks in the helmets and stuff. And like that gives it that like worn, having seen action, I guess, but the worn, the used look to them I like. But they are new. This is new stuff. So it's weird that that's happened already. Is this planet? Well, actually, I suppose that's giving us information on the planet that it is such a hostile place. Maybe there's a lot of unrest, a lot of violence. Yeah. It implies a few things there. Good environmental storytelling. That these things that should be shiny and new Quite a few of them aren't, as you'd expect.
You knew of an alternate way of booking passage without a chain code?
Roll charisma.
Are you insinuating that I should take a bribe?
If that's what you want to call it.
I do.
Some fast credits.
Of course.
Omega is good at card games. Sabak, at least. And that was a good detailed droid. Just in that shot, that could I'd have accepted that single shot of the head moving and how the lighting was done with the eyes there in terms of how that interacted with the rest of the model. That was very good. That was live action TV show quality.
I'll take those credits.
Ooh, a Trando. Right, it doesn't. It's been a while since I've watched a game of Sabak. But I think it's a different game.
This should be good for me. Want to try against a real opponent? I insist.
I'm curious who this guy is. Like this, he feels like the sort of character that they have modeled off a real person. Like this feels like a cameo role where we've got this actor in and we're gonna make an evil looking version of them who works for the Empire sort of deal. Waiting for this to go south.
Patrol found a crashed Imperial vessel on the outskirts of town.
I wasn't notified about any shuttles arriving today. Now, hang on a minute. We're not on here.
Ooh, good laugh.
Paid your fine.
How many credits do we have left?
35,000. Enough for 2 tickets on the shuttle and a little
Okay.
extra.
Okay. Don't count them out in public. Come on, that kid's gonna try and steal them.
Crosshair? Where's Batcher?
Oi, you looking for that hound?
I'm getting tired of this.
Okay. 5. But that's my final offer.
Fortunately, that's exactly how much extra we have.
I'm not abandoning her. Take the credits. If you want to go, then go. I'll find my own way.
Depending on your choice here, it will affect whether you join the dad batch. Come on. We know what he's gonna choose. That feels like a Jurassic Park reference. I didn't clock it as specifically the raptor sound effects, but that's a Jurassic Park reference.
We'll do this your way. But my skills are being wasted.
Aww. Aww. Helping out his big sister. There was a porg in there. I heard a porg cry. I'm hoping for like puffer pigs and other like weird Star Wars creatures here. But I distinctly heard a porg.
Searching for your mum. Unfortunately for you, Lao has a very strict pet policy.
Wow. Name of the planet, name of the city.
All right. Let's try things.
What's the
your way.
move?
Finally.
Yeah, find a way to free all the animals. A bit of chaos. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Oh, okay. So much. a lot of just the same couple animals, like some native creatures to the planet. But not ones I specifically recognize. They've done a good job with just a couple scenes, even just that first scene, making us hate this this imp. Biju now. Okay, get off. Ooh, what's gonna be in this one? This was the Raptor. Or Rathtar? That's gotta be the joke, right? It's not a Raptor, it's a Rathtar. That. I feel like that's what they're going for. Equally, it could be one of the other tentacled creatures in Star Wars, but that's what I'm choosing to believe right now, as I didn't immediately... Well, he's dead. Didn't immediately recognize the sounds of that creature, specifically. But we do now, once again, need to ditch this ship soon, because they're going to be looking for it. And get another one. Ah, the Marauder! It'll make us room. They're here. They're waiting. Okay. I wasn't fully expecting to meet up with them at the end of this episode. I was expecting, as I say, or hoping for a Crosshair and Omega adventure. So there's a foundation there. It's like Zuko joining Team Avatar, you know? It's tough. Getting ingratiated with one of the members of the team first. Before meeting up with the rest. Oh.
I wasn't even sure your message was real.
Oh, they're so cute. You hug that man.
We missed you, kid.
They've been apart for 4 episodes, but it feels so long because of that season gap. With help.
I had help.
Yep. Ooh, the music shifts. The music shifts. I love the framing of that wide shot of the 2 different groups in the light of their own ship doorway. That's where we're gonna end. That's where we're gonna end, right? No words exchanged. We're just ending here. Come on. Yeah. Okay, I am raring to go into the next episode. Right. I'm just curious for the list of actors, just in case. Yeah. Bartender droid was Liam O'Brien. Nice. I didn't realize until rewatching some episodes of Rebels, specifically some of the Thrawn stuff. I didn't realize how much of Star Wars Liam O'Brien is in. Yes, I watched Rebels and everything as it was coming out years ago now. But just last year, I marathoned through Campaign 1 of Critical Role. So then upon rewatching bits and spots of Rebels, I just hear Vax's voice. I'm currently in Campaign 2, so no spoilers for Critical Role. But it's great seeing him in Star Wars, and continuing to be in Star Wars. And D. Bradley Baker does the voice of Batcher, of course. I need to know now, does D. Bradley Baker also do the voice of Gonki? Because if he does, he voices the entire batch except for Omega. Sam Riegel was Chatty Alien. I assume that to be the one who was taking the bribe. Again, Critical Role. Way to go, guys. I know they're professional voice actors and then D&D players second, of course, but that's great. I'm not sure which alien specifically Chatty Alien is that Sam Riegel voiced here. But yeah, Harry Lloyd, who are you? I've seen Game of Thrones. Oh, he's the long-haired blonde. Is he Daenerys's brother? Is that who this is? Let me see his face again. Maybe? I haven't watched Game of Thrones. IMDb. Yeah, no, he is. Okay, cool. Good. Good casting. Good at playing a hateable character then. Nice, nice. Uh, yeah, good episode. I am Crosshair, Wrecker, and Hunter together again, plus Omega. Batcher's still on the ship, I assume, and Gonki's still on the Marauder. Yeah. I think they need to have it out and have a talk and maybe have a spar or just a straight up fight here. Fisticuffs rather than guns. But also we need to get away from this ship because the Empire is actively tracking it. So let's get on the Marauder, fly somewhere else, and then do that, and then hash it out, right? I think that's the smart plan, but I'm not sure it's necessarily the move we're going to do. So diving into episode 5, The Return. As in Crosshair returning to be a formal member of the batch. Or Echo, maybe? Fee was in the trailer. Cat Bane was in the trailer. Ventress was in the trailer. This could be the Ventress episode. There's a lot of things that could be returning in this episode. Without any further ado, 3, 2, 1, play. Pick up right where we left off, please. No. Aww. She's back in her room with her Tuca. And looking up at a familiar ceiling. And the clothes just look so warm and soft now. Had a slight time skip.
Look who's awake.
Still adjusting. Yeah, it's been a couple days. And yeah, I'm glad for that, again, bonding episode that Omega and Crosshair have had. That Omega's the one to go out and try and reach out to him. Oh, AZ. If only the Empire weren't after Omega now, and they could just chill here.
So what skills does this require, besides good sight?
Being a sniper is more than just looking through a scope.
Sniping's a good job, mate.
They don't trust me.
Give it time.
That's fair, though.
Talk to them.
But for most of season 1, we thought that you were being mind controlled by Guy.
It's a good idea to give Crosshair back.
They trusted you so much, they thought that you were mind controlled.
It's good enough for me.
Just Echo, or we're getting Rex and a few others as well. Echo.
Glad to
Aww.
see you're back safe.
What? No hug for me.
It depends how good your intel is.
Banter. Banter's a good step.
We need to know all we can before making any moves.
We have Nalisay's data pad, but
I've just realised, again,
if we can get it online...
rest in peace, Tech. But the batch is back together. We're all sat around a table.
We have schematics, entry points, maybe even the coordinates of the base itself.
I know a facility. Remote. Understaffed.
Oh,
Shouldn't
we're gonna go back to
infiltrate.
the planet. Oh, I forget. It annoys me that I keep forgetting his name. The commander who died there.
Wrecker and Omega, you
I feel like it began with an M.
We're finally together and you want to split us up?
We just got you back.
Mayday.
I am
It was
not
Mayday,
against
right?
You getting captured.
Behind too.
You're capable, but you are still a kid.
I'm
Older than you. Yeah.
I don't know
Oh,
if you
is
feel
it-
still, but,
His little smile.
yeah.
Yes.
My old armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It never felt right to get rid of it.
That's Wrecker's olive branch to you as well. And that Hunter agreed not to get rid of it, but Wrecker giving you that as well. It still has the Republic symbol on it. The rest of the batch have, like, done more modifications to their armor since, and it is more damaged and worn and different paint jobs compared to Crosshair's.
Reading minimal life signs.
But I hope that means for the collector in me who has the Bad Batch set, and I got the Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar so I could get Omega cheaper than buying the Cad Bane Justifier. I hope this means that if we get sets for this season, we get Crosshair in his
No heat
in his
sources
Republic
on the
armor
side of the depot.
as a Lego figure. But that's a
Nothing
me
on
thing.
boats. No one here.
Did they abandon the base after everything that we did last time? I mean, it was just gear, it was just armor for their replacements that they were guarding, but let's see him come down the ramp in his armor. Yeah. Oh. It's still one of my favorites. So there's no batch outfits. Fucking vulture. Bad memories of this planet.
What are the sensors for?
Repelling the
Perimeter
wildlife.
Protection against local raiders.
Oh yeah.
Think to warn us about these raiders before. Just following orders.
If you're scared, why don't you wait on the ship?
Hey, kill each other later. We're here for a reason. Let's crack into the data pad and get out of here.
Crosshair did betray us, so again, I agree with keeping him at arm's length.
Not argue with her.
But let's
He started it.
take some time. It gives me, in the this is a derivative of the Ninja Turtles. It's very Raph and Leo. Thatcher. I don't trust that we lingered on that shot. And they didn't even take all the containers with them. Fucking Empire.
Leaded by the sensor beacons.
Okay.
We need to divert all power to this depot.
On it.
Will it set off an alarm if we do divert power from those beacons?
I guess it served its purpose.
Sounds familiar.
Quite. Oh, yeah, this is where they were all hanging out. Mayday and the others before he showed up. And that's his helmet. It's still such a cool look. And to the others. And Crosshair, Hunter seeing that he's stepped away from the group to do this as well. I think it's gotta mean something to him at least. Okay. Are they going to set off an alarm now that they have been deactivated? Does a message go out to a nearby outpost? Or the creatures they were repelling? Yeah, that too. I mean, as a perimeter detection, like, warning for raiders makes sense. But then also it was affecting Patcher. It reminds me of the beacons we set up around Chopper Base and Rebels.
Than we thought.
Ice worms? Subnautica below zero?
Betcha? Something's wrong.
Already proving themselves a valuable member of the team this episode, digging the snow faster than they could, sensing danger.
Tell me what changed. What happened, Crosshair?
Oh, don't pretend like this is all about me. I tried to warn you, Hunter. She went through what she did because you failed. You're angry.
Look at him feeling protective over her to a certain extent. Huh. But also, fisticuffs. Are they just gonna get... Yep. Yeah, big ice worm. The big armored face as well. I get comparing to Subnautica's Leviathan ice worms, like it'd be more like knife and like thermal at the front of the design versus just brute force
We know
armored
what the perimeter
face.
sensors are meant to keep out.
Yeah.
Great. What now? No chance of taking out the ship.
I wonder
Thing out there.
if I go back to that episode with Crosshair at the space before, was there any hint of these creatures back in that episode? I don't, nothing that comes to mind, but maybe.
Back of the creature beyond the sensors before they reboot, or we'll be trapped inside the perimeter with that thing.
It's so good just seeing the teamwork.
You sure about that?
I'll spot you both from the tower. Then let's get to it.
It's just everyone ready to fill their roles immediately. Wrecker, I'll do this. Oh my god, I'll do this. And everyone knowing, yeah, it's great to see again. It does feel like so long. And my understanding is this has been animated for a while this season. Has been more or less good to go for some time. Okay, now this reminds me of an episode of Love, Death and Robots. Thin Ice, I think it was called. And the character's just running across this like icy, snowy, like field. Massive creatures beneath. I love this idea of it's new locations on this,
Good. Now probe
like,
the breaker.
at this site. But I like the idea of returning to an old location that's covered in snow. And, you know, time has passed. It's Portal to Portal 2 when you revisit some of the initial rooms, but it's falling apart and there's plants growing through it. It's that same concept. I just
No
love.
sign of that thing.
It's gonna be in the tunnel. Oh no! If it's coming up behind. Oh, and they're like twisting through with them all. That's a great horror visual. Yeah. What game does that remind me of? That reminds me of something from a video game. The like twisting, twirling moss that like burrows through. That's great. I love this thing. I mean, wow, the frequency it emits is that much of a deterrent to it that it would stop that that close to them. Oh. Okay. I think there'll still be a bit of friction, but that unspoken, that nod of acknowledgement, I think they're good now. Again, probably still some friction, but I think they're good. Oh.
They always work it out. And I don't even see any blood this time. That's progress.
Oh, that's great.
Do you think the intel we recovered will help you in Rex?
The little trails from the ice snow worm is good. Right. That planet is a location I really like. Again, that I think is my favorite episode of season 2. We went here with, again, I'm pretty sure it's Mayday. It was the return of Echo. It was the return of Omega and Crosshair to the group. It was the return of AZ. It was the return to that planet that I forget the name of. And it was returned to this base. It was a good The Return title. Encapsulated a lot of this episode. Looks for animation. Okay. Right, that's where I'm leaving off for this recording. Because the next 2 episodes, Infiltration and Extraction, are out, I think I probably am just going to dive right on into recording that video as well. This video will be up. You'll be seeing it when you're seeing it, but I'm aiming to get it up on Saturday and then, Bad Batch, weekly thing. But I might double drop. I might do episode 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. And then follow it weekly as we go. Continuing to release a video the Saturday after the episode drops. Yeah, I do need to check as well. I think 6 and 7, I think, because like there's suddenly more episodes than I thought of Bad Batch currently out. I think they did a double drop, like they released those episodes back to back. I'll double check that for this next recording, but yeah, great 2 episodes. I'm loving having everyone back together again. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. Echo. It seems that collectively we're inevitably moving towards going back to Tantus to get to rescue everyone else that's there, while Hemlock is trying to track us down. If Hemlock figures out that the Batch are trying to get back to Tantus, then all he needs to do is set a trap and lay in wait. But I imagine he's going to continue pursuing them. The only thing left from the trailers that I remember is the bounty hunters and Ventress popping up. So let's see how that goes in the next couple episodes. Infiltration and extraction. Assuming I manage to get these videos out on time, that'll be linked on screen right now. If not, it will be linked on screen about now by the time when I get it uploaded. But yeah, okay, I've been Jackal Trace. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.